Okay. Look, in this last couple of days, I've seen something so horrific, so petty, so bogus that I had to come on this microphone and talk about it, man. Not just from my people, but from the internet and just from basic human compassion. Basic human compassion, man. The whole thing with Tory Lanez and Meg the Stallion. Now, I already know I made a video off of, female rappers, from last year, especially with Meg the Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Which there's plenty of reasons why I don't like her, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably list that later on. But the fact is though is that how can we as a human race, or how can anybody out there be praising a man getting stabbed 14 times? An innocent man getting stabbed 14 times. So from this last week, from this last week, I've seen so many women, especially black women, shame and bash and be happy that a man got stabbed 14 times. Even though that there's evidence that Meg Thee Stallion has lied. Literally, she's lied. Lied, bro. On live footage, video evidence, all that stuff. Lies.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. Bitch, I always want to talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, you kept catching me out of my fucking mind.
But yet, there are people or women out there that really are praising an innocent man, innocent black man getting stabbed 14 times. What done happened to us, man? What done happened to compassion? And why is this race war? Or no, why is there a gender war within the black community? Why? Ever since ever since the election, right? We've been having this big ass gender war between black men and black women for some reason. But this right here cuts the cake right here. We really did praise an innocent man thrown in jail getting stabbed 14 times. Like I'm saying, like who is why what makes you even want to put this on the internet that you're praising somebody getting stabbed 14 times who's in a pretty much in the coma or pretty much is so messed up is that he's damn near in a coma. How can we do that, man? How far can we go as a race of people? Now I ain't blaming every single black person for this or every black woman. I'm just saying as a human being, how low can it get? And as black people, we supposed to have like a brotherhood like mentality. But I ain't seeing that. I'm not seeing that. Everybody praising black love, this, and that, but I'm not seeing that. When have we started to fall so low that we justify wrong to so many stupid measures? This whole channel is about the truth and true talk. And the evidence is all there. And yet, niggas is still falling for the lies and praising a man who got falsely convicted of this bogus ass shooting, got brought to jail, and all of a sudden he gets stabbed 14 times. And we're praising an innocent man getting stabbed 14 times. How much more delusional can we get? It can't get no worse than this, man. It can't get worse than that. Like I said, it's just there's so many women, even gay men, even trying to, you know, preach that Tory deserved what he got for Meg, knowing that Kelsey shot the gun and she stepped on glass. And we all know that, she get a little wild when she get drunk. Now, there's plenty of reasons why I don't even like Meg Thee Stallion, though. You know what I'm saying? The first reason is that she's a fake anime fan. Ain't no way that a grown ass woman's favorite anime is My Hero. Because I've said this before. I made a whole video on this before. If you are an anime fan, that means you have at least watched 100 anime. Now, if you have not done that, that means you're learning to be one, or you're a fan of a certain series. And that's okay to be a fan of a certain series. But ain't no gosh dang way that you watched multiple different animes, and as a grown ass woman, you gonna say My Hero's a favorite one. I'm like, man, this she bunch of bull crap right there. Come on now. And then second, she's a suburban girl that try to play like she from the hood, talking that hood talk, that whole talk. So she's fake right there. And that's not true. I said this whole channel video is true talk. That's not true. So she's getting clout from claiming to be from a spot that she not from. And then third, she's a liar. A full-born liar. How can you trust a liar who can lie on camera and think she in the right, having no accountability? Now, most women don't have accountability. It's very rare for a woman to have accountability, but this one right here, this is run accountability. This is damn near mental illness accountability. Mental illness accountability right here. And I don't get how people and young girls can look up to this type of person when he made that nasty ass song called what? Playing it on the radio and all that extra shit. Nasty ass fucking song. For her and Cardi B, man. Yeah, I don't like neither of them rappers. That's why female rappers should not be a thing. I think females should just sing. Singing is their tune. Singing is how you get appreciated more. Because when you're a female rapper, it seems like the only thing that you have to talk about is either on some trap shit, some freaky shit, and that's it. Yeah, man. So yeah, we falling low. I think many people who posted him getting stabbed 40 times have fallen so low above human compassion. You can't come back up, man. So if anybody tweeting about that joint, y'all really messed up, and y'all really is delusional. That's one thing I gotta say about this. So uh, I hope that the world can see this and recount that case, because that case was a bunch of bullcrap too. I hope, I hope, I hope, man. I hope.
The head and a woman's neck. I still need to be guided by a woman. So regardless, it's like I don't feel like before y'all know the story, like learn the story first, learn the factual parts of the story first, and then come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like, now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women. But anyways, let's get into this. I want to get into this because it's very important for me to just say this. I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus, but it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated for things that are not even really true, like and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house, and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail, and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested, and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're going to make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. So I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever. It's like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. TMZ reports, and they have the surveillance now. Now they see the video of the arrest. You see Megan, you see me, and you see it's all sprawled out on the ground in bathing suits and blah, blah, blah. And everything I'm saying is public record. You can go back and look at this shit. You can go back and see it. Like, you feel me? So they say, oh, okay, you know, you see her out of the car, she's getting out of the car, she's hopping. It looks bad, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I felt bad watching it because it made her look bad, and it didn't make her look good. It didn't make any of us look good. And I didn't want that for her. I don't see that for anybody. So all of a sudden, when we get arrested, or when it looks like we all got arrested, the memes start. Now I want to really bring you guys in for a second so you can understand something. And I really just want you to take this in. Like, she is a person I spent enough time with her to observe and understand something about her, where it's like she's going through a lot. She goes through a lot. She deals with a lot on her day-to-day basis. And because of that, she's not used to, you know, and not even just because of that, but just because of the fact that she's been praised so much. We've always looked at her as like, yo, that's hip hop sweetheart. Like she's nice, she's talented, whatever the case is, cool. And because of that, like we've never seen a moment where the memes have come at her, where the memes are like, yo, nigga, let's laugh at your pain. Ah ha 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 ha. She's never had to deal with that because she's always been praised. So everything that's been happening has been a reaction off of what's been going on. So it gets down to this point now where it's like, now the reports are starting to say, okay, well, everyone's pointing to different things. No one really knows what's happened, but nobody has ever said she got shot. Nobody has ever said she got shot. Not TMZ, not the police report at this point. Nothing is saying that she got shot. Soon as she sees herself on video with the bikini and the things like that, and it looks bad, she then comes out and says, yo, the narrative of me getting cut by glass, it's just not true. She doesn't point at nobody or anybody or say anything or anything like that. She just says the narrative that whatever came out of me being cut by glass is not true. I was shot in my feet with the intention to harm me and put harm and danger upon me, right? So, okay, cool. Like all of a sudden the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like count your days and like I won't be around and you shooting at feet and like little funny things that they start doing. And I'm kind of like, damn, hold on, where are y'all about to take this? Because y'all told me not to make a statement, so I'm trying to figure out where y'all taking me to. I don't get it. So then at this point she goes live because people are not really understanding the story or whatever cases. She waits. She doesn't go on, you know, a time when it's just a regular time. For y'all who don't understand, it was one of those things where me and her knew what was going on, but y'all didn't know what was going on. She went live on my birthday with all. And then she says, yo, you know, and the thing about the whole jury thing is like, my bad. She knew that it wasn't a situation where, like, she knew she had to do certain sympathetic things, I guess, to push the narrative. And I don't know who told her to do certain things like that. And I'm not the one who's trying to, like, ever point the finger at anybody. But when it really comes down to it, it's like, you went on live on your birthday, and then you said on my birthday, and then you said I got shot in my foot, and it didn't hit no bones or tendons. So everybody's looking at this, and again, the internet is a sick place. This is a place where people don't give a fuck about you. They do what they do. They antagonize and they do what they do. You go in and you see you get shot in your foot, no bones or tendons. The internet goes into an outrage because some people are like, hold on, how you not get shot? How you get shot in your foot and it don't hit no bones or tendons? Like, whoever is watching this, like if you need to go on Google and look at a foot anatomy of bones and skeletons and tendons, you realize there's like 30 bones in your feet and like 100 tendons, some crazy number like that, right? So she now gets to this place where the people are like, hold on, and again, the internet is sick. The internet starts coming at her and saying, yo, show your feet. Because we're seeing you at DJ Khaled's house and you're on your tippy toes, and then we're seeing that you're, you know, that you're here and there, and they're antagonizing her. They're brutally coming for her and not giving her, I guess, what it is that she needed. But it gets to this point where now she posts a picture of a foot, and she posts this picture of a foot. There's no exit wound. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the story. And she says under the post, you see, I got shot in the back of my foot because when I was walking away from the car, she says she puts this in capital letters. She says, I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot. She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in. And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her and whatever cases, but this is what I'm having to endure and watch when I'm knowing certain facts. So it gets to, you know, it gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like, this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like, I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like, I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman. I've never had abusive cases with no woman. You can't pull those type of facts up on me. I don't have those.
Woo! So it looks like Tory Lanez getting free in 36 hours, man. In 36 hours. Shoot. I mean, I just had recorded that whole segment, about like Tory Lanez getting stabbed 14 times, but now he's getting free. So that's cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? The truth shall set you free, and it's gonna set him free. Now I don't know how messed up he is, but the fact is though that him getting locked up for 10 years for doing a crime that he did not do is insane. So I'm glad he's getting free, but I don't know. It's just man, that was so crazy to see how there were so many people really praising the downfall of an innocent black man being in jail for no reason. And all of it feels like it's like set up because I find it funny that all the evidence from that case was damn near just gone. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing though about science, right? If you shoot a gun, there's gotta be DNA. If there was no DNA on the gun, then how did he get arrested for that gun charge? You know, it said that Kelsey had the gun in her hand and Tory Lanez had grabbed her arm to stop, from her shooting. And then Meg LIED talking about she got shot in the foot when she stepped on glass. So I don't understand that. So yeah, that just seemed very shady. Uh, that seems shady either from just the whole music industry in general. That shit sounds shady and sounds really weird, either from Rock Nation or from Meg LIED herself. And you know what? I'm real with y'all, man. I don't think Meg LIED is not that thick, my nigga. She ain't that thick. I've seen more thicker black nigga. There be some man. Y'all clearly ain't been around enough black chicks. Man, go be around some black hoes, nigga. Way more thicker than Meg LIED, man. More chunky. Ain't know how to shake that tailbone, nigga. Meg LIED really ain't got all the ass. Hell no. Talking about she a stallion. Hell no. Hell no. She alright, man. Shit. Nigga, I done seen black porn stars have fatter ass than that. Yeah, so yeah, no, mm, mm. So I think, to be honest though, the truth shall set you free, and it did. So I'm pretty happy about it. Um, yeah, sure. I think I might put this video in, it's like two different parts. One where I was talking about like the 14 stabs, and then like this whole other part where I'm talking about how he's gonna be free. So I hope there's no extra shady. I hope there's no extra shady stuff going on when he gets free. I hope not, man. I hope the dude goes back to his family, and we can expose the fraudness that is of Meg Thee Stallion in the music industry and whatever the hell went down. Because the fact that a whole Mexican that was on a life sentence had access to go stab him up 14 times, like 14 times is crazy. So that's like a planned hit. Somebody must have put some money on that. So I find that funny and in like a really shady way because that's just it's too like just put the dots together. That shit don't even seem right. That shit don't even seem right. As a matter of fact, even from Meg Thee Stallion posted a whole IG story talking about Tory Lanez is still bothering her. How is that possible when this nigga's literally damn near all cut up in a hospital? Make that make sense? It don't make no sense, and it will never make no sense. So I hope that justice can come true for this man, because this right here, this is the truest of a black Karen that we've ever seen from the music industry, and I hope on everything that the truth exposes the lies and the hypocrisy of what's going on for this whole entire situation, so the truth can shut up these delusional haters and evil people that post that shit saying that nigga deserved to get stabbed 14 times, nigga. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. And at the end of the day, to me, that's just facts right there. That's just facts. And to the people that helped them out, the people that saw that, y'all some real ones, man. Y'all some real ones for real. Y'all some real ones. And to me, that's just facts right there.